This points the way to a dwarven shelter. The shelter must be nearby. There's a shelter not far from here. Dwarves have left their mark here. The dwarves hide their paths in plain sight. Show me. There's a shelter not far from here. This way will take me to the dwarves. Dwarf mark. They must be in height. Baldr were here. He would surely find wonder in these crystals. He has a child's innocence, my boy. I pray he has it still after all of this. These dwarves, I need them, though it chafes me to admit it. Be gracious, Avi. Humble and patient.
Leave us alone!
Glorious dwarf kind. Reduced to this.
Hello, Harvey. Are you here for some of Vela's contracts by any chance? Don't be a stranger.
Working so hard that even my calluses have blisters.
Ah, an outsider. Tell me, stranger, have you seen any heaps of dwarven bodies piled high, moose spells reaving the land, ruined villages?
Well, there have been...
As I thought, the invasion is nothing but a fiction, dreamed up by our rich masters so they can add to their wealth. Well, two can play at that game. Many rare gems lie unguarded while we hide underground. Bring them to me, and I will see you well rewarded.
You do not believe there has been an invasion?
Control, young Aesir. It's all about control. If you aren't a shepherd, you're a sheep.
But you could simply go outside and see for yourself.
I don't need to. It's already plain as day. Well, don't tell me you've fallen for it too.
The muspels I've slain were no lie. And I've seen more dead dwarves than I can count.
Oh, no! Yeah, you're one of them, aren't you? Oh, spare me your falsehood, serpent tongue. The truth cannot be denied.
Here, more gemstones for your collection.
See? How can there be an invasion with so many gems lying around?
I'll see what I can find for you.
Working so hard that even my calluses have blisters.
Did anyone follow you? You'll get us.
You don't belong here.
Shh. Here comes another one. No, don't worry. I'll be careful this time. Yes, no need to remind me. Oh, it was only a little blood.
Who are you talking to?
Shh. He can hear us. I'm speaking to no one, good sir. Take a seat. Let me get my needles and blades. You found a new design for me.
You spoke of voices when none are to be heard. Are you moon-touched?
Voices? The very idea that crystals can talk, and that they would be speaking to me. It is you who is mad for even suggesting it.
I made no mention of crystals.
Ah, that's because they don't talk to you. You're not special.
I think you have been down here a very long time. What have you got for me today?
Anything else?
I might just try elsewhere.
If I close my eyes, I can imagine I am back in my favorite tavern in Baldr.
Oh, Anasia! Me oh my! Oh, you weren't followed, were you?
Songs of my deeds follow me. My enemies do not.
Well, if you're sure. Not many know this place, not even the other dwarves. That's how we'd like to keep it.
You prize your secrecy here, even more than other dwarves I've met.
Well, of course. They'd only just discovered this place when the invasion began. Those of us nearby were herded in quick. Best thing we can do now is to keep our heads down. Don't need strangers going in and out, bringing who knows what to our door.
I am no friend to Muspel or Jotun.
Glad to hear it. See that it stays that way.
Enough of this.
That's the High One!
Who goes there?
I am Havi, Lord of Asgard.
You're a long way from home. Or the Aesir now invading us as well. Jailer of Ivaldi.
Ivaldi owes me his freedom. Where is he? I would speak with him.
Be my guest. I assume you know the way to Helheim.
He's dead. How?
How else? Or do you need both eyes to see the Muspels everywhere? That was uncalled for. Walk with me. I am Gudborg, leader of this shelter. Or what remains of it now Ivaldi is gone. He was trying to make contact with the other shelters. There was an ambush, Glod's soldiers, and something else. Something worse. A creature of fire and fury. It devoured Ivaldi whole.
No doubt bred in Surtr's dungeons. Perhaps with Loki's aid, before I could make him my captive.
You and your captives. Regardless, Uldar fell soon after Ivaldi did. Our mines and miners, any survivors now serve Glod.
Is that name meant to mean anything to me?
Glod is Surtr's bastard son, half Muspel, half Jotun. A nightmarish being, capable of tearing a dwarf in two.
Your people will have vengeance.
No. The people of Uldar are finished.
And yet, Glod has not simply slaughtered your people. He needs your miners. To what end?
The invaders hunger for secrets buried deep in the ground. Ancient relics. The Muspels place great importance in them.
And how do you know this?
Enough, Havi. We have suffered enough. Now I must endure all these questions.
Aid me with your knowledge, and I shall strike a blow against Glod and all Muspels.
In Uldar, we had someone gathering information for us. The miner, Frithjofr. He's been silent for days now, which is unlike him. Probably dead for all I know.
Anything sought by the Muspelth must be mine. Where was Frithjofr last seen? Perhaps I can find him.
There is a house in Uldar. Its owners killed by Muspels long ago. There we would exchange messages with him.
This house. How do I find it?
It's the tallest house in the Jewelers District by the city's south gate. Just look for the gold in the streets. You'll see.
Frithjofr may be the key to obtaining these relics Surtr seeks. I must find him.
Do as you must, Lord of Asgard. I have too many burdens of my own to worry about yours as well.
Dwarves have left their mark here. Dwarven markings. If I follow them. Stretch your wings, Sunan. This way will take me to the dwarves. There's a shelter not far from here. This looks like a bird's nest. Dwarves have left their mark here. Dwarves have left their marking.
Greetings, stranger. You got the look of one who knows how to throw a line.
I would have thought you had little need of help in this place of plenty.
It's true the fish came easy from that lake. Too easy. We ate our fill and more, and we thought they'd last forever. We were wrong. Bring me fish from outside, stranger. From the places we dare not go. I'll reward you well.
I brought something for you.
Need something more?
I'll return another time. If there's anything to learn from these dwarves, it will take great patience on my part.
I will pour my favorite drink.
Hello there.
Well, well, well! Looks as though we have a guest of honor.
come to join us in our final moment of respite, High One?
Is that the sorry sight I see before me?
Oh, piss off with that high and mighty aura. You will not dampen our mood.
Of that I'm sure.
This marks the end. Well, we at least...
Can it be? Host Father, mighty poet, chooser of the slain! The Raven God, whom they call Oski, Sigdir, Havi.
I know my names, friend, and they are many. But what is yours?
I am Ori, son of Nori, son of Gori, also son of Gori. They had the same name, you see. Beget of Fimbur, who was sired by Fomur, third child of Bombur. Then there was Gubrak, Voldi, Gori again.
Ori, you said?
Well, that's right, son of Nori.
Your pride in your family does you credit. Are any of them here with you?
Oh no, dead, the lot of them. Father, he was crushed when a cow wandered off a cliff and landed on him. Grandma, a bird sat in her face, she fell off her pony and ran herself over with her own cart. Grandpa lost his razor, so he tried shaving with his axe instead. You can imagine how that went.
That is quite a streak of misfortune.
Exactly. Bad luck runs in the family. Prone to misadventure, you might say. Still, I made it down here when the invasion began. Feasting and idling all day long. So maybe my luck has turned at last. Something else?
We'll speak again.
Don't bring us any trouble. This eve I will pour my...
This is quite a feast for so desperate a time.
Bountiful food, bountiful ale, bountiful women. Would you be anywhere else?
You make a strong argument. Excuse me.
This eve I will pour my favorite drink.
This marks the end.
It is called
Well,
Allah.
we at least go out with our belly.
Look around! There's got to be a tankard we can tongue a few drops out of.
Don't let me interrupt you.
Lord, am I pissed or does the All-Father stand before me?
Both? This is good. The Wise One will surely help solve our problem.
Let us help one another. What exactly is the source of your grief here?
Rhymes! Rhythm! Oh, we could use your poet's heart.
My what?
Your words! Your gusto! We, the greatest of the sons of Ivaldi, are in need of a fitting end to the song of... Well, our end?
I am here to understand how you might help me strike back at Surtr.
Strike back? Nonsense! Besides, it is not only he we must contend with, but his kin, his daughter Asa, stirs above, snatches up our people, works them to death.
An unwinnable war? All that's left to do is eat, drink, shag, and seal our legacies.
Exactly! But as is clear as day, we have drunk ourselves to hell, and no rhyme sticks the way it should. So, it must be you who completes the song of our saga, mine and Lom's.
My poetry on your saga. Are you certain?
Why else would you be here?
We are to be remembered and revered by all.
Yes! With Havi among us, we must adjust the final verse. Listen closely. To the depths of Svartalfheim, great Havi came, met with dwarves he knew not by name.
A tall tale they ask to spin in their favor. A sad little saga whose truth is much graver.
Not quite what I was thinking. Let's try.
You call yourselves the sons of Ivaldi. Why? To shit on his name?
Brammer, I don't think he means to lend his words to our song.
Go away, Mom. Your words carve a deep wound, but they are true enough. Each day we see our numbers dwindle. Friends go out, but do not return. Choice to forget is alluring.
Surtr has stolen my son, and I do not have the luxury of forgetting. You said Surtr has a daughter.
Yes. Clever, cunning. Commands an elite swath of warriors. She oversees Surtr's operations here.
Where may I find her?
There is a smeltery up the road. The dwarves there may know.
I'll go there, see what your people know. With luck, I can trap Asa, trade her life for my son's. Thank you, Grimir. Now tend to your people as a true son of Ivaldi should. They need you.
I will.
This marks the end. Well, we at least go out with our bellies as full as our spirits.
Death may have...
Show me what lies ahead. A runic symbol. The shelter. There's a shelter not far from here. How did the dwarves get all the way up here? The shelter must be nearby. So this is where they hide.
Why are you here?
Don't bring us any trouble.
So many starving dwarves produce so much shit.